Hey folks, welcome to my rusty car video. So this is a Camry I recently did a video on that I've had for several years and just got it running. Well, this is what happens to stuff when it sits, especially in Wisconsin. You know, a little salt got on this thing last time it was driven, I'm sure, and hasn't been driven since much. So you know, it's sat in a field for a long time, neglected. Now it runs and drives, but this is a problem. So this is the filler, they call it the fuel filler neck, and just as much fuel went out the bottom as I would put in the top almost last time I filled this car. So I figured, well, it's time to do something about that. And this is the vent. Was the vent. Now it's all vented all the time. Anyway, nice. That's what salt does for your vehicle. So if you got to replace one of these, there's a couple of hose clamps up there. They got to come off. I've already squirted them with some penetrating oil. Obviously not a good idea to use a torch around something like this to heat things up. So use penetrating oil, and if you twist it off, you twist it off. Find another way to get a clamp up in there to hold that to the body. And there's not a lot around this side. I just got to take this plastic inner fender out, and that's got maybe like 3 or 4. That might be a rivet I got to take out. I don't know. One cap screw there holding it in, a clip up on top, and a couple mud flap Phillips screws. So yeah, I'll put a new one of these in, and then the brake lines need to be replaced in the back of this thing too. They were squirting fluid last time I drove it, so got it back and decided not to drive it anymore until I got that fixed. The tin foil's on there just to keep fluid from squirting all over the inside of the rubber wheel. So anyway, rusty fuel neck 101. Got to get her done. Now we'll do, this is the replacement one. Yeah, I'm using a barrel as my workbench. I'm trained to do it at work, so I guess I do it at home too. And just an aftermarket fuel neck, but it's a new one anyway. I didn't have to scrounge an old one off of another car, so put that on and get her back on the road with some new brake lines. Good to go for a while. Stay tuned.